Panini's time with the NBA license might be wrapped up, but fortunately for us, they were able to sneak a few products out the door before the time expired. And today, we are checking out one of those products. We have Optic International Basketball. And yes, Downtowns and the Rookie King case hits are in. Let's get into it. What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy RGL coming at you again, and I know what you're thinking, but RGL, Panini can't make basketball. Yeah, I know. We all know. I talked about that in one of my videos, and the comment section got a little spicy.
Chill.
But we are checking out one of their releases that they were able to get out the door before the license expired. And this is Optic International, and for the last time, they got it right. This one is so much better than the previous years of Optic International, and we are going to rip this one. But first, if you're new here, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, and as always, hit that like button for me, please. These are coming in around $200 per box once they are able to be sold in the United States. It is an international exclusive product. The license isn't in play anymore, so you'd think that like David Adams and all the other distributors who sell it would just be able to sell it, but when it is going to be available, it'll be around $200 per box, which is about $250 less than what the hobby version is currently selling for. And I really like this one. You get a lot of numbered cards per box. It is in line with all of the great Select International and Mosaic International, all the international basketball that we saw this year that really kind of hit it out of the park, and makes me feel bad that our time with Panini has wound down. Like them or not, they had a lot of faults, but they did a lot of good things right. And one of the things that they have done right is all of these international releases this year. Lots of numbered cards. Key chases. They did not remove the downtown chase from this one. So I am very excited to rip this box. And we are going to get 20 packs per box, just like the Hobby Box experience. We're going to get 80 cards total in the box, just like the Hobby Box experience. The big difference, though, is we are looking for a much different set of color, including the red golds to 99, the electricity parallel, which I think is to 79, maybe, green international, white international, gold international, all the way down to 10, and then all the inserts down to 25, some of them down to 10. And then, yes, the Rookie Kings golds to 10. Gold vinyls, I believe the Rookie Kings are exclusive to the International. I don't think that they have those in Hobby. And then Alter Ego and Downtown case hits are in, but none of the 101s or none of the golds for those. So I have personally not seen a Downtown or an Alter Ego come out of an International box. I would venture to guess that they're probably rarer than a case hit. We're probably looking at something like 1 in every 3 to 4 cases. And then I'm going to guess the Rookie Kings do fall 1 per case or so. But let's go ahead and rip through and see if we can get lucky today. Because there is a Netmarble Shea right off the rip. I love the look of those. Kaleo Ware and Jabari Smith Jr. So if you are missing some Panini basketball in your life, if you're not digging on the paper cards, that is 25-26 Topps flagship.
Like, I don't need to be walking around like I'm some peasant.
And you want something that costs about the same, because those are currently trending at about $200 a box, this is a good alternative. Red Jay Crowder, not numbered, and D'Lo. I'm just recording this right before the NBA season gets underway. Very much looking forward to this season. I know LeBron's going to miss some time. That's a bummer. What is that? Oh, that's just an insert. I'm very looking forward to this season. Basketball, my favorite sport to watch daily other than baseball. Those are my 2 favorite sports. Baseball, then basketball. And basketball, I can watch any 2 teams play. I can find a reason to get excited about any 2 teams. Halliburton is going to be on the Dominators. I think that's not numbered. Excited to see Hallie get back this year. Probably later in the season, I would imagine, along with Tatum. Excited to see the East this year. The Knicks are going to be good. The Magic are going to be good. The Hawks are going to be very good. I like all the changes that those 3 teams have made. We have a red rookie of Jared McCain. I don't know if he's going to be ready for the start of the season. I did hear he had like a hand injury or something in preseason. But I'm just excited to get back to basketball. And I love betting the over-unders. I'm not going to lie. That's my dirty pleasure. I don't even necessarily care who wins.
I love to gamble, man.
I like parlaying some over-unders. Especially when you watch Thunder games and they always hit the over, it seems. And did like the Thunder's run last year. I watched more Thunder and Laker games than any other teams, but Just love watching basketball. Naz Reid, a very good basketball player. Yao Ming, John Morant, and Miles Turner. That Memphis team is interesting this year. I think they exceeded expectations a little last year. Zach Edey, better than expected. Everybody said his game wasn't going to translate, and hey, it kind of did. Chris Paul, Grant Williams, and a green scope for the Pellies, and that is CJ McCollum. McCollum is 25. See what's up with Zion this year. He looks like he's in the best shape of his life. Zion needs to have, not an MVP season, but Zion needs to have 1 year where he does play 70 games, or he does play maybe 65 games, or 8, God forbid he plays 80 games. I would just like to see the big guy just put together a season that makes us still believe. LeBron James going to be out till November, but that's okay. I have been collecting the rainbow of his mosaic card where he's doing a dunk, so similar pose. I have not been collecting too much of these, but this is a cool dunk right there. I don't think we're seeing LeBron's last year. I think what we've seen Chris Paul's last year. Is this his final year? I think LeBron, we've got 1 or 2 left. He did fake us out with the decision 2, which I thought was really, really silly. Just ended up being a Hennessy promotion. Is that real gold or is that fake gold? Ah, that's fake gold. So I think we got a couple more years left of LeBron and Luka in Dallas, or I can't see. I thought LeBron was going to end his career back in Cleveland. I just don't see it happening. Pelly, Scottie Pippen Jr. $2.99. I think he's got 2 more years on the Lakers, and then he turns the reins over to Luka. They have a 2-year window to win a championship with that team. I don't know if that team is at that level yet. We have another $2.99. I want to see real gold, not fool's gold. Pau Gasol and Kyle Filipowski. I don't know what to think of him for the Jazz. $2.99. Yeah, I don't know what to think about Filipowski. I don't know what to think of that Jazz team very much. One of the signings that I did like that just recently occurred, I did like Russell Westbrook to the Sacramento Kings for his 18th season. I thought Denver should have kept Russ. I don't know what his contract looks like. I don't know if they can afford him. I thought he fit in very well in Denver. I thought he was a really nice piece for them, but I guess they thought differently. John Morant is going to be a red. Of course, they do have Cam Johnson now. They got him in the Nets trade, and I really like Cam Johnson. I think Cam Johnson is just a player who kind of flies under the radar and really helps teams personally, but I think he'll be pretty good in I'm not going to miss MPJ playing in Denver, I can say that. Yeah, speaking of that, though, MPJ in Brooklyn might score 30 points a game. Cody Williams on the Rising Suns, that is going to be to 99. Yeah, he might ball out this year. He might put up some fun stat lines. Keep getting all these fake golds. I just want to see one real gold to 10. Or God forbid we see a downtown or a case hit today. Kelly Oubre, Mike Conley. And for Boston, that is Drew Holiday, 56 of 99. Saw Malcolm Brogdon deciding to retire after 9 years. Kind of came out of nowhere. Thought that was pretty interesting, but hey, I guess I can respect it because it seems like these players today are conditioned to play until they literally physically cannot compete anymore. Hey, maybe we should all appreciate kind of like the Andrew Luck mentality, right? And his body was worn out too at a young age. He just had a good run. He's just going to retire, and now he's going to do what he wants to do, and he's made a lot of money, and good for him to not have to commit whole life to basketball until you physically can't anymore. So thought it was like, oh, Brogdon, he's young, and then I'm like, hey, you know what? Good for him. Tony Parker, John Morant, Russell Westbrook. And for the Bulls, Kobe White to 99, or not to 99 on those. Those are non-numbered. Team color, though. We are down to 4 packs left. I've really enjoyed ripping this one, even though we haven't hit much. $200, it's equivalent to like 4 Mosaic Mega Boxes, which you could argue, given how good those things are, maybe you'd rather rip 4 Mosaic Megas. Net Marvels of Joker, Peyton Pritchard. But there's a lot of nice lower-end basketball in the market right now, like the Mosaic Megas, like this one, like Select International, or even Mosaic International. There's a lot of really, really nice basketball options in the sub-$200 range, or right around $200. And you can't say that about football, and you can't really even say that about baseball. So I really like the ceiling on these. You could, at any point, any pack could pop off a LeBron downtown for thousands of dollars, or you could pop off a gold Wemby, or I like the ceiling on these. It is a little bit tough when you... Is that something? Nope. Maybe. When you open a box and you don't get much, like I'm currently doing. But I do like the value in these. There's going to be a KD Lights Out Silver. You're getting all the same inserts that you would normally find in a hobby box. So there's a lot to like about this one. I would definitely choose this one over, say, 4 Optic Mega Boxes. And here is going to be our final pack of the day. No case hits, unfortunately. Bam Adebayo, Chris Murray, Derek Lively, and we are going to end today with a Dominique. So, yeah, kind of took one on the chin here. No low-numbered color. I don't really think that this was a great representation of this product. We have ripped quite a bit of it in our breaks. And usually you see something far more low-numbered than just the one lone green we got in this one. We have ripped some crazy, crazy boxes of this stuff. And today was just not one of them. Only 4 numbered cards, I think. 4 or 5. 4 numbered cards, which this does not track with what we normally see. Autographs seem to fall in this one, like 1 in every other or 1 in every third box. A lot of like vets and sticker dump autos, but there are also rookie autos like Jared McCain, Zach Edey, etc. Matus Pizzolis. Yeah, I like this one. In terms of the international products, I still think Mosaic International right now is still my go-to favorite. Seems like RPAs and autographs fall quite a bit out of those. I would say better than 50%. You do see a lot more low-numbered color. You see stuff to 15 to 25 to 49 more frequently. I like this one. Something tells me this one's a little bit watered down because the Optic Downtown Chase does exist in this one, and that creates a pretty nice ceiling. But if you're looking for a more well-rounded rip in the 250 to 300 range, I can't say enough good things about Mosaic International. Personally, I do think that I like this one more than Select International. Select International, you really live and die on your golds to 10 and your dragon scales to 8, and not every box has one of those. So I like this one. This one's pretty close. Prism International lags a little bit behind. Obsidian International, very, very strong if you like that kind of rip with not a lot of cards, but a, you know, high ceiling with Color Blast, International Color Blast, and RPAs. This one, yeah, we spent $200 today. We got probably $30 back. Not great, but I don't think that box was a particularly good indication of this product. We've ripped plenty of it, and I've seen some much, much better boxes. That is my time for today. Are you still rocking with Panini Basketball, even though we are now in the Topps era? Let me know which one of these international rips you like. That is going to do it for me. Take care, stay safe. We'll catch you next time on Down the Road.